Alrighty. Speaking of a bull in a china shop, there is a young lady who is pushing her way into fame and fortune in the rap game that is on her way to being the next legendary white female rapper.
What's her name?
Jorjiana.
Jorjiana.
Can't lock in, I know everybody going.
Are we gonna do a lyrical breakdown? We should jump on lyrical breakdown. And homie told me straight up, this is when I knew, bro. I was like 12, 13 years old. This is when I knew how life worked. He looked at me and he said, if you don't have tits and you don't have an ass, and he looked at me and he's like, and you're halfway there on the tits, then you can't work here.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is called delusion. Ready?
I'm born ready, brother. Born ready.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I hate when people say that stupid.
Hey, that's where
That is one of the dumbest things you could say.
But I am. I
was born ready. No, you were. You were born an infant that had to be taken care of, fed, changed. You were born not doing being a burden more than anything.
Be honest with you, bro. I think my mom just knew, like, at some point, the Hunger Games was going to happen. And she bred me to be this strong warrior.
No, she hoped that you wouldn't be a That's what happened.
And what?
Like everybody.
And am I?
Are you I don't know. Are you?
I don't know. Am I?
That's I guess for you to determine. Are you?
The world may never know.
But I'm going to ask this question, and I probably shouldn't
do it because I have a follow-up question.
Question.
Go ahead.
Why the are you wearing a coat and hat and sunglasses and sun?
It had to do with my follow-up question. So should I answer your question or should I ask you my follow-up?
Probably answer your question because I don't like my question being answered with a question.
Got it. Well, it's a bit nipply in here.
It's not.
I'm a bit cold.
Are you?
So I got a coat on. No, anemic. No, I wouldn't say anemic. I just I'm just cold, brother. Got a jacket on because I'm cold. But I was gonna ask you, like, how are you doing? It's a little cold outside this time of year. I know.
Are you? I'm doing fine, I guess. I mean, I'm not sleeping on the streets or anything, so I'm not like having to deal with the cold all the time.
Right, but like just
that are heated most of the time.
Right, but just being outside, like I know.
So I'm outside. I'm not sleeping on the streets. I'm not like outside. So I don't understand your question.
Right, but brother, it's like below 20 degrees out.
It's definitely not that even close.
No, it has been. It's been like a little below 20 degrees out. And that's why I'm just curious, like, are like you doing like okay?
I don't know what that means. And it hasn't been like below, like, are you talking about negative below 20 or just like?
No. I mean like below 20, like freezing level. Like genuinely like the people that are outside go inside.
And I'm not outside.
Right. But you are outside sometimes. And those times I'm being sympathetic. I mean, are you okay?
Are you trying to imply that I like sleep outside or something?
No, I'm trying to imply that like genuinely you
choose what you're saying like very carefully.
Okay.
You're trying. You're almost borderline offended. So where are we going?
Well, it has nothing to do with being homeless. It has everything to do with the fact that genuinely in colder areas, there's genuinely not people of color.
Got it.
And genuinely,
so he wants to insult me. I got you. Go ahead.
No, I'm not insulting you. Generally, I was curious if you were okay. I was just trying to sympathize with you. Because I'm used to this weather.
You're used to this weather.
Yeah. That's why I have my coat.
And well, that would imply that you're not used to this weather.
No.
Because if you're cold, so cold inside or it's nice and heated, then that means that you couldn't take the actual cold.
No. I'm always prepared.
You're always prepared.
I'm always prepared. I sleep
just like you were born ready.
Yeah. Just like I was born ready.
Born ready to be a burden to your family.
No.
Like every other And
You leave my teen pregnancy mom out of this, okay?
See, and then like so again, you were really somebody else at that point.
They were themselves up.
He said it's not my fault. It was not my fault.
No, I didn't do the deed. But I was born ready.
To be a burden.
No, to be a champion.
How?
What do you mean how?
Because they're saying, because again, all babies when they're born are literal burdens. Literally.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
What would you call it? What would you call a person that costs probably, if not the most, the second most in the household?
Okay.
Adds nothing as far as monetary wise. Can't tell you that they love and appreciate the things that they're doing for you.
Right. Why would
they have no sense of schedule until they actually have no sense of schedule until they have like the competency to have that. So when at any moment they cry and scream for food or whatever it is that they want, right?
Yeah, no, I'm listening.
And again, you get nothing out of this person being at your house. Like, absolutely nothing. That is, would you not consider that a burden?
No.
What would you consider that?
An opportunity.
For what?
I mean,
Where?
There's so many, great things about the situation.
Like what? What? Name some great things about having a newborn.
Well, you get a nice little, few grand every year.
So you get a few grand after you've probably spent 10 over the year. You get a couple grand.
Well, at least you get a couple of it back.
So it's worth it, right? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is called delusion.
No, not delusion. I wouldn't call it delusion.
I would call it
hopeful thinking.
I would call it putting a good face on it. Actually,
I would call it glasses half full.
I would call it bullshit because we're recording.
This isn't a bull in a china shop situation.
This is now. What does that even mean? Like, that doesn't even. I don't understand how it correlates.
It does. If you think about it, it does.
Not a bull in a china shop situation.
It's not though, nor nay.
Alrighty. Speaking of a bull in a china shop, there is a young lady who is pushing her way into fame and fortune in the rap game that is on her way to being the next legendary white female rapper, probably the only legendary white female rapper.
What's her name? Georgie?
Georgiana.
Georgiana.
Can't lock in, I know everybody going.
As the best ad-lib in the game right now. No, hands down. I don't think there's anybody who has a better ad-lib right now.
Is her whole song, like, and I'm loving it. I'm digging it all. Is her whole song, like all her songs, like just ad-libs the entire time? Or is she also rapping it?
She raps a little bit, but I mean, ad-libs is like the most important part.
Right. No, absolutely. Because that's what creates the song, right? You can't do it without the ad-libs.
The lyrics. I like baddies too. It's just,
No, I'm loving it.
So shout out to Jorjiana. I'm so surprised by how much music by like artists that I enjoy, because she's not good. I'm not gonna lie.
She's great.
No, she's terrible.
She's great.
Like one of the worst, but it sounds so great. And it's like, I don't understand how that works.
I love badges too.
Are we gonna do a lyrical breakdown? We should jump on a lyrical breakdown. I don't know. Do one of her big songs. We'll do a lyrical breakdown. Sorry.
Turn you up. That's if you let me.
Okay.
First class seat, like wow, such a blessing. My right hand man switched up, but now I got leverage.
So she's just she's trying to motivate you. She's trying to motivate you if you let her. The second line was what?
First class seat, like wow, such a blessing.
So like that's another aspiration. That's like another.
She's like another second.
That's like another dream journal. Yeah. So she was saying it. She was speaking it because you know, she came up with the song before she was first class.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? Her right hand man switched up on her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not because of how she looks. It's probably she's probably trying to say that like the guy that she was with is now like gay. He's turned.
He's turned. He's gay and he's turned.
Yeah.
Turned.
Both.
So he's gay and where the okay.
Well, yeah,
no, I'm
slipped up
here. I'm here.
for a different team. You know what I mean?
Here. No, I'm with you.
That's what she said.
I'm with you.
But she's trying to motivate you along the way. She's
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm reading ahead.
All right, go ahead. What's next? What's next?
All bad.
What's next? No, what's next? What's next? What's next?
Little bro took a watch. Now his wrist all heavy. Hopping that all black truck like a present.
So, what's the first line again?
Little bro took a watch. Now his wrist all heavy.
Okay, so little bro like has been working really hard.
No, he stole some. And that. Yeah, he took somebody's watch, and now he's it's kind of stupid actually. Now that I think about it, why would you steal somebody's watch and then proceed to wear it? Like, wouldn't you want to just sell it and not like?
You don't think that he worked really hard and like had?
No, I don't think that at all. I don't think that he ever. Exactly. There's like, oh, I went to my job and I went there, got overtime, and you know I have a chain I can buy. Like, no, it's like, hey, I like his chain, so I'm gonna take it now. It's my chain. My chain. Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead. What's next?
You can go kick rocks if you hate for attention. I talk with a smile. You would think that I'm trolling. I'm badass. Wipe me down with some lotion. Jesus, this is so bad.
So, what?
What's like? She said you can go kick rocks if you hate for attention.
Okay, so go smoke some crack if you need some attention.
I don't think that kick rocks being smoking with crack, sir.
What's next?
And then she said that she can talk with a smile. You would think that she's trolling.
So this is before she got her teeth done. She gonna talk with a smile. That her mouth is closed.
That much bread to got her teeth done.
Nah, for real.
Like she only had this one song that's like
no. She got her teeth done, 100%.
Because like Glorilla, it took like 2 big songs.
What's the last one? What's the last one? Jorjiana. What's the last one?
I'm a badass, so I be down with some lotion.
See, this is one I don't understand. So is she like ashy or is she not? I don't think
you've understood like a lot of these, but
is she ashy or not? Like, I'm just trying to figure that out. Like,
I'm a badass.
Well, what is being a badass?
Like, doesn't correlate.
Like, I'm hardcore, but I'm ashy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
What's
lie.
the correlation?
This is not it.
And lotion's not good lube. So, like, what are we talking about?
I'm a badass, so I be down with some lotion. Jorjiana, I believe.
Yeah, that's wild. All of that is wild.
I can't lock in. I know everybody going. That's the best part.
So wait. So she can't like lock into herself.
I'm just confused because
she's everybody.
It's like I can't lock in. I know everybody going. Oh, I guess she's saying she can't lock in with a guy
because she's everybody.
No, everybody else is everybody, and she doesn't want to get burned. I guess
because she's already been burned.
Oh, you're trying to paint this girl as a whore. That's what you want to do, and I feel you if that's what you want to do. But I'm not doing that.
Oh, well, I'm not trying to do that. That's wrong. I'm just trying to figure out what these rap lyrics mean. There's a story behind. Yeah, well, come on, bro. There's no correlation between being hardcore and being ashy. Like, that has no correlation. I'm a badass, so put some lotion on me.
Hey, man, this is...
And what kind of lotion? Like some CeraVe?
Probably some Jergens.
No CeraVe?
Jergens.
Michael Cera, dude. He won't comment on it, but he's the one that started.
Bring pink pills and bills off script.
Pink pills. So now she's trying to build Costco.
I think I got a fetish.
Is that what they do in Indiana?
They do a lot of anyway. Bring pink pills and bills off script. I think I got a fetish.
Fetish for what though? She loves
money, drugs. Yeah.
She loves dirty money and drugs.
That's the one. Just, I'll turn you up and let me. Told this little hoe stop calling my phone. Now he blocked. He ain't get the message.
All right, I'm done. Have you ever
You don't lose respect.
really considered getting one of those honey packs?
A honey pack?
Yeah.
No, because I don't have problems like with that.
I know, but I feel like that would be like a easier way. Like if you ever wanted to try like a Cialis or like a Viagra, you know what I mean? Like, cause I've had thoughts like that. Like, okay, like let me try it.
Go do some and enjoy it like a lot more.
Right. Like, cause that's something you want to say on the podcast. No, but I was just saying like that would be like a good way to like ease into it. Right?
A Cialis?
No, that would be like a way to ease into it. Would be a honey pack would be a great easer. Like if it was like a push, you know what I mean?
Sure. Why do you need to ease into it? Like, why is that where your mind's at?
Because I don't want to take a Cialis.
Again,
Do you need one, big dog?
Huh?
Do you need one?
No,
why is the idea of taking Cialis?
not at all. Not at all. If anything, sometimes I go like too long, and
I think about
it's like it's been undesirable.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like a honey pack is crazy.
No. So because they have them, and I've seen them, and I've never had any temptation of be like, okay, like this is something like I actually want to do. But then the couple times that people have like enticed me with like whatever, with like, hey, bro, you've never popped a Viagra, blah blah blah. You know, people just talk.
There is this beautiful young lady named Liz Cambridge.
Beautiful.
She is a WNBA player.
What'd she do?
And she retired from the WNBA, retired from playing basketball. She actually
Unlawfully
kind of got like blackballed out of the WNBA a while ago, and then she went into playing overseas or whatever. But she retired because she said in her first week of doing OnlyFans,
yeah,
she made more than she made in her entire WNBA career. And I'm not gonna lie, Shorty was a bucket. Like she had up until I think this year, she had scored the most points in a WNBA game. It was like 53 or some shit. She was actually told, like, for real. So it was like, that's insane that they don't pay these. I was gonna say the B word. They don't pay these women.
Thank you. Come on now.
They don't pay these women
Right. What they did
enough to live on. Like, how do you make in 1 week make more on your OnlyFans?
Especially because like we'll bring like a WNBA player like Brittany Griner home,
Yeah,
but still not pay them enough.
not paying.
Like we don't want you to sit in prison in a different country, but when you come here, we'll still
I mean, that is
underpay the
that's
shit
not
out of you.
valid. Now that I think that's
Like see ratings though, you know that. I'm telling you,
that.
when you sit there and you have these women completely covered up and they look like men, but they're still women, it's like kind of hard and undesirable to watch. Like, where's the sex appeal? If there was more sex appeal in the WNBA and their shit was a little bit like tighter and like it was more like a volleyball situation, more people would be watching because men watch women's volleyball all the time. And it just doesn't make sense because it's like, dude, if you really think about it, everybody knows that obviously basketball is watched so heavily because of the ratings.
Yeah.
Because the people want to see that. There's only one place to go watch males basketball. Now, if you have women looking just a little more appealing, because clearly if they take the jersey just a little bit down, a little bit.
Right. I'm going to be honest. And like, I hear you.
Yeah.
They would make more money. That is also extremely sexist.
But it's not though, because they use, remember, what was it? The Falcons or who did that commercial? The Hawks did that OnlyFans commercial.
Yeah.
Only Hawks fans.
Right.
Only Hawks fans know where the real action is. Only Hawks fans know what they really want to see.
Oh, I hear you. What I'm saying to you is that like, it's not morally.
It's not. It's not at all.
These women to
It's
be like,
not.
hey,
It's not.
I know you want to play the sport
It's not.
that you worked your whole life
It's not.
so hard to just get to this level, but actually your skill, just
Yeah.
be sexy so we can see your tits
So,
and your ass.
you know what I say to
and
that?
your body. Like, that's all. That's what we want. We do not get no about your basketball skill.
Remember Famous Freddy's?
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, I tried to, because I did it at a couple places, like where they would for the summertime, like let you park boats and get tips and stuff. They wouldn't pay you. And so I was like, oh, it would be a really good idea because I was making good money everywhere else. Like I was a cute kid, you know, to go make money over here. So I went over there to go try it, and I'm talking to Buddy, and like my dad knew Buddy, so I thought I would be able to get the gig. And homie told me straight up, this is when I knew, bro. I was like 12, 13 years old. This is when I knew how life worked, bro. He looked at me and he said, if you don't have tits and you don't have an ass, and he looked at me and he's like, and you're halfway there on the tits, then you can't work here.
Right.
And I knew that. At that point, I knew.
So was that guy
sells.
Was that guy morally correct?
No, but Famous Freddy's is still open, and I'm sure they make a buttload of money.
I hear what you're saying, but like,
and every single place I've gone to where there's people parking at these boat places is women.
Right. Absolutely.
And I'm not saying it's right.
What I'm saying to you is,
so if you want to get better ratings on the WNBA, and not like it's ethically correct, but if you want to get better ratings and you want to get paid more money, then something has to be figured out. Either play better or dress nice.
What you're saying is because they have the product, if you actually watch it, is actually a lot better.
Yes.
So what you're saying is, but still, and the ratings actually was a lot higher this year. But what I'm saying is that you saying then to them, it's like, hey, if you really want to be millionaires, like
either
show off your body,
or
like, that's like,
I don't know, dude. Fuck if I know, but I know that'll help.
It's like saying, hey, you know what? You can't be like Michael.
I know,
Jordan,
but I can't think of a better idea.
It's only Michael Jordan because he's handsome or something. Like what the?
That's probably an understatement.
Is it understatement? Oh, so he's sexy. That's what you're trying to. Gosh.
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
we're right now. I got
crazy,
you,
bro.
I got you.
That is crazy. No, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I wouldn't. Honestly,
can't think of a better idea. To be honest,
I have a better idea. Though.
What's the better idea?
A better idea is that no, there's not.
Well, I'm not.
Honestly, the better idea really is to connect with your fan bases for real. Like actually cultivate this. Like, and they don't really do that good enough. The NBA is having issues with that right now. Yeah. Like the NBA is having that same issue. They're still trying to push old ass LeBron James, old ass Steph Curry, old ass KD. And it's like, yo, you need to push new stars that people can connect with and grow to like and love and want to go watch them and want to go buy their jerseys. Because LeBron and them niggas ain't gonna be around that long. And then you're gonna be that's what I'm saying. Like you as a company, you have to do a better job of marketing and learning how to market it to the people.
Especially marketing them together.
And also the issue is that like people are smart now. More people who watch sports understand a lot more of what's going on. So you can actually sit there and like promote, actual sports to the masses because they can go on YouTube and understand what a pick and roll is or what this is or what that is.
Yeah.
So I mean, you have a smarter fan base nowadays just because of the internet and everything that you do. Think about music. Motherfuckers be trying to be so deep and talking about like, well, this lyric meant this because the internet, because we have access to a lot more information.
I wanted to just talk about briefly the 19 TikTok's gone, bro.
The 19th.
The 19th TikTok is so. What's happening right now is that there's not like a necessary ban on it. The United States is not allowing you to download it anymore on the App Store. And then on top of that, TikTok takes like 2 updates a week. So if you're not able to update it, then the app's probably not going to work on the phone. And it's just the United States, supposedly. And maybe it's a temporary thing, but
it's because it's like not like a US traded company or something.
I don't know what else. Is involved, but there obviously has to be something else involved. But this has been teetering with for a while now because they're not involved. I don't know if that's
crazy.
China or who it is that owns this.
China. It is China.
Well, I don't know if they say China, but
China.
Yeah, no, it's the drones. It's the drones.
But yeah, no, because supposedly it's like, and also aren't they supposedly breaking like certain privacy rules that we have set in place?
They are, but
supposedly.
What I know,
isn't everybody though?
Yeah, what I know right now is that it seems pretty simplistic how they're putting it, just because of the fact that it's, I don't know. TikTok can see files, supposedly. They can't actually see like pictures, but they can see file names and stuff like that, like 00081 or whatever JPEG, whatever image, whatever. I know that they can see that. But when it comes down to it, the US doesn't have any money coming out of it, and it's going straight somewhere else, which doesn't make sense to me, because if you think about it, the people that are making money on the app, they're just pumping it back into the economy. So it's like people make money, people are at home making money, they're still spending money, people are spending money on the app. I don't know, it seems silly, but
it is silly.
That's what it's
that's
on.
Unfortunate.
So you will see us on YouTube and Instagram now more often, and wherever else you can find a podcast.
And I'm sure they will have some new TikTok.
Nah, they're saying Instagram's gonna get big again. So just start putting videos on Instagram, and
maybe
everybody from jump shit.
Though that sucks.
I'm telling you now. It's a dose of reality. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for coming in to check us out if you're new here. And I am Blake Steele.
Kid ISO.
Have a good night.
Deuces.
Took you from the hood and I could never give you back. With your sexy ass speaking Spanish when you mad. But I just wanna let you know that someone loves you back. We might have our back and forth, but I love.
Oh, gotcha.
So baby girl, just strip for me and make this night a blast. We've been pulling in the sky. Put some Marvin Gaye on, set the mood right.